Now you may all be seated. I'm just going to introduce our platform party today. So starting from my left, we have Michelle Glacken, Registrar and Vice President of Students Teaching and Learning, Una Parsons, Head of College Sligo, Dr. Orla Flynn, President of the ATU, Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrars. We have, next we have Dr. Breda McTaggart, Head of the Faculty of Business and Social Sciences, Dr. Valerie McTaggart, who's Head of the Department of Business, and Dr. Tommaso Flaherty, who's Head of the Department of Marketing, Tourism and Sport. And Inishirim Una Parsons, Cian Colóiste, Cunan Shormish Brunta Oscailt. I call on Una Parsons, Head of College Sligo, to open the conferring ceremony. Thank you.
Raibh Céimi, I gcinne úsla, ta fáilte rómh go léir go dtí an ócáid spéisialta seo, fáilte go ollscoil technoleachta an Atlantic. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates, soon to be graduates, it is a pleasure and honour for me, on behalf of the governing body and the university staff, to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. My name is Una Parsons and I'm the Head of College of ATU Sligo. I congratulate each and every one of you on reaching this important milestone in your career. I want to welcome you, your friends and your families, both here present in the arena and online, to this graduation ceremony of the Sligo College. I know many of you came from far and wide, and some of you are on our campus for the first time, as many of you study online with us. Due to our increased scale as a university, May and November are now our graduation months. We started in May this year with a combined cross-ATU conferring that represented all campuses. It was hosted in Galway and 450 students graduated. We continued in Donegal last week and this week have moved here to Sligo. Over the next few weeks, we will have ceremonies for graduates from our Castlebar, Connemara and Galway campuses. In total, just over 5,000 graduates will be conferred from our 9 campuses this year. And for the first time, we will have ATU St. Angela's students graduating. I remember when I was approximately your age, I first heard the term, "The world is your oyster," and I've loved it ever since. It has guided me along my career journey over the years. Where did this phrase come from? It was created by William Shakespeare and first published in his play, The Merry Wives of Windsor, in 1602. It means you can do anything you wish for or go anywhere you want in your life because you have the ability to do so. The phrase is never truer than the day you graduate from college, and it is so appropriate as you graduate from ATU Sligo, as Sligo translates in Irish to Sligoch, meaning abounding in shells. So your oyster journey starts in this county of shells. You've spent years preparing for this day. No doubt there was lots of stress, tears, and sacrifices you've had to make to get to this point. And now you're faced with the choice of which road you're going to take next. The world is full of opportunities. You just have to take it. You determine your own success. And what does success look like for you? What does your pearl look like? Is it finding your dream job? Is it getting a promotion? Is it making a lot of money so you can travel and see the world? Is it making a difference in the lives of family, members, or in the community? Or is it finding meaning in life? Whatever that pearl looks like for you, remember with the parchment you received today that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. You walked in here today as graduates, and you will walk out shortly as graduates with your award from the Atlantic Technological University. The quality of your university award will serve you well as you scope out your own individual and unique futures. Fundamentally, the value of your award confirms your ability to embrace change. It is highly probable that you will not retire into the position that you start out with. Indeed, research indicates that you will not even be in the same sector. I now want to acknowledge some of the highlights of students and staff in the Department of Business and the Department of Marketing, Tourism and Sport. We have 30 apprentices graduating from the BA Honours in Insurance Practice today. This programme was the first Level 8 Honours degree apprenticeship programme in Ireland. And due to the commitment of employers and our collaborating providers, the Insurance Institute and the Life Insurance Association, it has grown from strength to strength, with its highest intake of 136 first-year apprentices this year. We have added to our suite of programmes this year by introducing a Bachelor of Honours degree in Business and Irish in collaboration with ATU St Angela's. We've been developing a Master's in Finance Management and Sustainability that builds on our strong relationship with the Life Insurance Association, and have launched a Master's in Marketing and associated suite of postgraduate programmes. The students and staff continue to win awards nationally and internationally, and just to mention two, Ronan Dunn of Polar Ice, an apprentice on the new Transport Operations and Commercial Driving Apprenticeship, received a Generation Apprenticeship 2023 Apprentice of the Year award. And tourism researchers in ATU, led by Dr. James Hanrahan, received United Nations World Tourism Organization recognition for their work in sustainable tourism. The university continues to invest in the faculty, and just last week we completed a fabulous new €19 million extension that will provide new classrooms, laboratories and office spaces for students, research postgraduates and staff to meet the continued demand for faculty programmes, research and development. The initiatives I refer to are only possible with the support of professional and committed staff. And I want to acknowledge the staff in the Faculty of Business and Social Sciences for your commitment and dedication to your students and to the university. A special thanks to the Head of Faculty, Dr. Breda McTaggart, and Heads of Department, Dr. Tommaso Flaherty and Dr. Valerie McTaggart. Graduates and alumni frequently tell us that what makes ATU unique is the staff-student experience. We are hearing that because that is the message we too believe, and we will work hard to ensure that the ATU also develops a reputation as a student-centred organisation. Finally, graduates, congratulations once again on your achievements, and be proud of this special moment today. I wish you a really enjoyable day. The world is your oyster. Go find your pearl.
Anish Irim Dr. Orla Neil Leon, Uachtarán Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Gradam a Vrona Earl the Foglamary a Brunnan Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic con na crutha sin. Agus Irim an Dr. Liam O'Benaid, Las Uachtarán Gnohi Acadula agus Clarahor na Hirahori a Cur I Láthar. I now call on Dr. Orla Flynn, President of the Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technical University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsethe in Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic, brunam leis a doctaní na fálamóirí a bhaint amach an chaidán den na doctaní sin, agus iarm go gcuirfar na fálamóirí sin I láthair cuam, chun go mruinnig mé a bar chéime orthu go formiúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán, Cuirmilácha chuat na hiarrthóirí seo leanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe dleachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéal a 6, a 7, a 8 agus a 9 den chreach náisiúnta cíleachtaí a bheith ceadathe ag Comhairle Acadúil Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8 and 9 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Dr. Valerie McTaggart, Head of Department of Business, to present the candidates from this department.
Higher Certificate in Business and Business Studies. Kelly Amy, in absentia. Matthew Connolly. Michael Coonan, in absentia. Caroline Costello, in absentia. Keelan Creamer, in absentia. Ivana Cullen, in absentia. Shauna Delmere. Hannah Rose Doherty, in absentia. James Duffy, in absentia. Garrett Foley, in absentia. Elizabeth Kavanagh, in absentia. Leanne Kelly, in absentia. Claire Kiernan, in absentia. Niamh Mahan, in absentia. Francesca Martini, in absentia. Darren Murphy, in absentia. Emlyn Ormond, in absentia. Jason Ronayne, in absentia. Michael Spitt, in absentia. Adola Talbi, in absentia. Riccardo Vaniletti, in absentia. Bachelor of Business in General Business. Victor Agneau. Louise Blandon. Oisin Coyle, in absentia. Ketran de Olivia Silva. Maxim Dalude, in absentia. Anna Drano. Jade Gaffney, in absentia. Nomi Gitu. Adam Higgins. Aoife Elroy. Aoife Cairns, in absentia. Julian Laney, in absentia. Hugo Leflo, in absentia. Jason Lynch, in absentia. Zara McLaughlin, in absentia. Dylan Mitchell, in absentia. Alexander Morse, in absentia. Paulina Polskate, in absentia. Anne Philippon. Lucas Ponson, in absentia. Louise Sheeran. Rebecca Shields, in absentia. Samarth Sahart, in absentia. Louis Tizon, in absentia. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business Studies. Adam Brady. Paul Breheny. Dara Carty McCullough, Jack Delaney, Andrew Doherty, Keelan Dunleavy, Cautlin French, in absentia. Patrick Harley, Elaine Kaloran, Jennifer King, Ryan Lockhart, Lorraine McDonough, Shauna Mullen, Emma Rooney, I ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Business Studies, Bachelor of Business in General Business and Bachelor of Business Honours in Business to stand for a round of applause. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business add-on, Victorino Bivol. Alan Boyle. Catherine Casanto Blanco. Shauna Cassidy, in absentia. Kieran Darby. Adrian Dolan. Jennifer Duffy, in absentia. Shane Dyer, in absentia. Kevin Egan. Edel Farrell. Emma Farrell. Jennifer Geraghty. Andrea Hegarty. Corinne Keegan, in absentia. Cathal Kelly. James Kirby, in absentia. Vivian Lenan. John McHugh. Henry Mahan, in absentia. Ivan Mulrooney, in absentia. Sharon Shalley. Damien Smith, in absentia. Tracy Thunder, in absentia. And Nicola Tracy. The Bachelor of Business in General Business add-on, DeMarco Dennis. Stephanie Dignan. Leah Franconi. Bachelor of Business in Accounting add-on, Aidan O'Donnell, in absentia. The Bachelor of Arts in Accounting honours, Shauna Anderson. Diarmaid Bohan. Drisim Barami. Matthew Callahan. Sadul Chowdhury, in absentia. Luke Conway. Dylan Copeland. Kevin Devaney. Joanne Gilgun. James Kennedy, in absentia. Amber McCarthy. Pia Malloy. Marcin Obala. Amy Power, in absentia. Shauna Weir. The Bachelor of Business honours in Business with Accounting add-on, Rebecca Caldwell. Jamie Monaghan. The Bachelor of Business in Business Administration, Damien Brodicki, in absentia. Oisin Gannon. Katie Gogan. Tara Kelly Fallon. Olivia Loftus. Courtney McInerney, in absentia. Charlotte Ruan. Connell Ryan, in absentia. Shizanne T. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Honours in Business add-on, the Bachelor of Business Honours in General Business add-on, Bachelor of Business in Business Accounting add-on, the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting, the Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Accounting, and the Bachelor of Business in Business Admission. Please stand for a round of applause. The Bachelor of Business in Management Applications add-on, Eileen Abbott. Joseph Abdies, in abstentia. Declan Adamson, in abstentia. Jessica Annabore, in abstentia. Penny Barry, in abstentia. Anna Brady. Valerie Byrne. Sean Davey. Orla Donnelly, in abstentia. Aisling Doyle, in abstentia. Sinead Farrell, in abstentia. Aisling Fingleton, in abstentia. Yvonne Fogarty, in absentia. Carolee Fragan, in absentia. Leanne Funk, in absentia. Isabel Grazel, Dara Hesson, in absentia. Aniko Cathy, Aisling Kelly, in absentia. Eric Lebonsky, in abstentia. Dawn Leedy, in abstentia. Stephen McDonough, in abstentia. Amy McGovern, Martina Mucci, in abstentia. Niall Moran, in abstentia. Ethan O'Gorman, in abstentia. Marcin Obadris, in abstentia. Jao Rodrigue, in absentia. Shane Stevenson, in absentia. Sonia Warner. Stephen Willis. Kira Zani, in absentia. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Finance and Investment, Caelan Burns. Lee Carey. Hubert Gallagher. Farnan Gilgallen. Rise Mullen. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Finance and Investment add-on, Conor Murray. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Human Resource Management add-on, Oisin Anderson, in absentia. Agnieszka Biernet. Annie Connell, in absentia. Gazi Jishi, in absentia. Libby Ladd, in absentia. Hannah MacDonald, in absentia. Chloe McGarr. Niamh McGowan. Nicola Scott. And Mairead Searles. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Management Applications add-on, the Bachelor of Business Honours in Finance and Investment, the Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Finance Investment add-on, Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Human Resources Management add-on to please stand for a round of applause. I call on Brendan O'Mahony, Department of Business, to present the candidates for the next awards.
Thank you, Valerie. Good morning. We come to the Higher Diploma in Business in Insurance Management. This programme is delivered in conjunction with our partners in the Insurance Institute of Ireland. This year, the students will be attending a conferring ceremony in Dublin, organised by the Institute, and we wish them well with that ceremony. Today, therefore, I will be calling out the names of the group who are all in absentia. Kelly Anderson, Stuart Atkinson, Brian Baird, Brian Barrett, Sebastian Basin, Evelyn Bergen, Karen Brennan, Kevin Byrne, Peter Byrne, Mary Caroon, Tracy Crompton, Anthony Cullina, Emma Dempsey, Leo Ryan Dewhurst, Martin Donaghy, Stuart Doyle, Conor Duff, Sarah Gaskin, Louise Gormley, Daniel Green, Alberto Guerrera, Robert Hagan Mead, Teresa Hayden, Mary Kavanagh, Dermot Keady, Carmel Kelly, Geraldine Kelly, Lisa Kelly, John Kerrigan, Jane Kidd, Tamsin Annie Larkin, Andrew Lockheed, Andreas Lou Baskas, Mary Mannion, Graham McAvoy, Vanessa Meany, Patrick Minahan, Ronan Mullally, Jason Mulligan, Aoife Mullins, Shane Mulvaney, Rachel Nylan, Nicole O'Brien, Sarah O'Callaghan, Daniel O'Connell, Gary O'Connell, Brian O'Connor, James O'Connor, Shane O'Connor, Pádraig O'Loughlin, Sarah O'Mahony, Donal O'Sullivan, Eduardo Pereira, Gary Raythorne, Susitra Ramakashnam, Aileen Sheehan, Jenny Slattery, Christina Smith, Emer Smith, Irina Viscara, Dermot Wells, and Michael Whelan. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice General, Michaela Austin, Patrick Bollard, Kaylee Bonner, Anya Burns, Alan Commons, Jack Connolly, in absentia, Kevin Collin, Rachel Crosby, Noreen Daly, Anna DePerry, Linda Gibney Elliott, in absentia, Emer Lanigan, Barbara Lukasevich, Matthew McGahern, Cara Moore, Nadine Murphy, Robert Murphy, in absentia, Leila Navarro, in absentia, Lisa O'Dowd, Sarah O'Brien, Alicia Piccolo, Rachel Ruan, Sean Sinnott, Michael Summers, and Mark Wilson. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice Life, Luke Klein, in absentia, Ciara Condon, Sonia Lee, Colin McKiernan, and Connor Turley, in absentia. The postgraduate diploma in business in financial planning, Lomo Olasani, in absentia. Can I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice General, the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice Life, Postgraduate Diploma in Business in Financial Planning, please stand and take a round of applause. I call on Dr. Tomás O'Flaherty, Head of Department of Marketing, Tourism and Sport, to present candidates for this from this department. Thank you.
Good morning. The Bachelor of Business in Applied Sport with Business. Lee Cording. Patrick Kelly. Jason Mackin. Niall Martin. In absentia. Alton McKenna. Jason Pryor. Luke Redmond in absentia. Shauna Riley. Kyle Smith. Ewan Brown. Ryan Conley. Lauren Devine. Benjamin Hines. Luke Jennings. Joseph Keeney. Ruth Kennedy. Cleena Lindsay in absentia. Alex McFadden. William McHale. Kieran McKeown. Sean McSharry. Luke Malloy. Shane O'Boyle. James Robinson. Simran Singh. And the Bachelor of Business and Sport with Business add-on, Sorika McCooey, in absentia. The Bachelor of Business Tourism with Event Management, Dervla Carr. Alina Carway. Jamie Lee Conley. Luke Flynn. Kieran Maguire. Leona McBride. Nicole Maguire in absentia. Sinead Muldoon. Daniel O'Dowd. Selena O'Sullivan. The Bachelor of Business in Recreation and Leisure, Neil Hegarty. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Tourism and Event Management, Edel Keeley. Yin Ki Ko. Colin Paul McFaudine. Colleen Mannion. Shauna McDermott. Jordan McGuinn. Casey Smith. Can I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Applied Sport, the Bachelor of Business Honours in Sport with Business, the Bachelor of Business in Tourism and with Event Management, the Bachelor of Business in Recreation and Leisure, and the Bachelor of Business Honours in Tourism with Event Management to please stand for a round of applause. The Bachelor of Business in Marketing and Sales, Orla Barr in absentia, Thomas Castagnaro. Kaylee Comboy. Felipe Fernandez Lopez. Oisin Gallagher. Alicia Hart. Julia Hunt. James Lawler Kerr. Shane McGurty. Rachel Moore. Mohammed Noor. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Marketing add-on, Sean Byrne. Ciara Keenan. Ashley McCann. Niall Skelly. Mary Olive Wangeroo. Victoria Flynn. Bachelor of Business Honours in International Marketing and Languages, Eva Nivuragon. Leah O'Hara. Jessica Sheehan. The Masters of Science in Marketing, Andre Bogdan in absentia, Kathleen Duffy in absentia, Shauna McHugh. Can I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Marketing and Sales, the Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Marketing add-on, the Bachelor of Business Honours in International Marketing and Languages, and the Masters of Science in Marketing to please stand for a round of applause. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to call on the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards to come forward. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Registrar, Dr. Michelle Glacken, Registrar and Vice President of Students Teaching and Learning, with Una Parsons, the Head of College, to present the graduate with their award. And I call on Dr. Breda McTaggart, Head of the Faculty of Business and Social Sciences, to call the names of the award winners.
Good morning, all. I present the ATU Academic Excellence Awards within the Faculty of Business and Social Sciences. The following graduates have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Department of Business. Joanne Kilgunn, Bachelor of Arts, Honours in Accounting. She is, yeah. Sharon Shalley, Bachelor of Business Honours in Business. Anna DePerry, Bachelor of Arts, Honours in Insurance Practice General. The following graduates have achieved the highest academic excellence from the Department of Marketing, Tourism and Sport. Eva Newmurgon, Bachelor of Business, Honours in International Marketing and Languages. And Mary Olive Wangerou, Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Marketing.
Now, many congratulations to the graduates of the Atlantic Technological University 2023. So in keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left-hand side of your mortarboard. Iram or Dr. Orla Neilíon an Uachtarán Críocha Cur leis an ócéid seo. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, the President, to make the closing address.
Díomh a chuir de go léir, is mór na Nórdam fáilte críúla chu roimh, fáilte go dtí campus Sligach in Ollscoil Technoleachta an Atlantic. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty members, proud families, honoured guests, and most importantly, the brilliant new graduates of ATU. Welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony, and a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. I think we have many online programs, and it's lovely that families and those of you who are graduating in absentia can see the ceremony live. So a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, guardians, and families here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of these exceptional individuals. Your support has played a vital role in their success, and we're grateful for the partnership that we've shared in nurturing these young minds. And I'm looking at our graduates now, and I'm saying, we've been clapping you for the last half hour or so. I might ask you to rise, be upstanding, and turn and give your families and supporters a little round of applause, if you wouldn't mind. So, thank you to the families. Garmagav. As president of ATU, I am full of admiration for the dedication and the resilience that each of you has demonstrated through your academic journey. The last couple of years haven't been that easy with COVID and online working remotely and so on. So really the resilience that you have is extraordinary. But today is a really momentous day. It's a day of celebration, a day of reflection and anticipation. It's a moment of great pride and joy for all of us here. And it's a day to look back on the challenges that you've overcome, the growth you've experienced, and the memories that you've made. And those memories aren't just a testament to your academic prowess, but they also highlight your ability to collaborate, to adapt, and to persevere. And those are qualities that will serve you well as you step into the next chapter of your lives. And while many of you are already in the world of work, I encourage you to carry with you the values that have been instilled in you during your time here, the pursuit of knowledge, the spirit of innovation, and most of all, the importance of community. As graduates of ATU, you're not just equipped with degrees, but with the power to make a positive impact on society. Whatever your field, remember that your education is a tool for positive change. We'd like you to stay connected with us by joining our Alumni Association, and there's a QR code in the back of the booklet, so please do stay in touch with us. And before I close, I'm going to depart a bit, maybe to share a little bit of history with you. 50 years ago this month, in 1973, November 1973, the Regional Technical College in Sligo, as it was then, hosted the first ever conferring ceremony in a regional technical college in Ireland. The year before that, in 1972, there weren't enough regional technical college graduates to have localized ceremonies, so everybody went to Dublin for the ceremony. And there were less than 100 people from all over Ireland, from the regional technical colleges, receiving awards nationally. This month, in ATU alone, as Una mentioned earlier, over 5,000 people will be conferred with awards, and that's an indication of how far we have come in those 50 years. And I want to thank Joe Cox. Joe is with us for reminding me of that extraordinary statistic. So finally, I want to thank all the staff involved in your ATU journey from the first moment you came in the door to now, as well as to everybody who helped make today's ceremony so special. So congratulations again to our class of 2023, Gur Míle Mágaibh agus go Nairi an Tálaibh go léir.
Respected guests, fellow academics, ladies and gentlemen, new graduates, this concludes the meeting for the purposes of conferring awards on the graduates of our technological university. Can I just ask anybody who was a recipient of the Academic Excellence Awards, could they just remain behind, maybe make their way over here for a photograph? And we hope that you enjoyed the ceremony and get a chance to celebrate with family and friends and enjoy some Sligo hospitality. And I now request you all to rise for the closing recession while the conferring party and academic staff and invited guests leave the hall. Thank you very much.